Well, hello everyone. Come on in. You're watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Moose, call me Cheatspeak, and it's late on a Thursday night. What else are we gonna do besides play some video games, of course? So that's exactly what we have on the agenda here tonight. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in here. Oh, this is a little weird, right? We're not home. We're not at Hypocritics HQ. We're on the road at the moment because there's a Riftbound regional qualifier that starts tomorrow. So we're out in Hartford, Connecticut, or thereabouts. But more on that later. Yes, a Thursday stream in your internet, Vinny. You are right. What the heck, indeed, Sari. Go to bed in all caps. I cannot. I'm contractually obligated by no contract that exists to do this for y'all. And I never called you back. You called me twice today. I'm sorry about that. And a $10 super chat from Vinny. Let the cheat speak. Oh, he's gonna speak because I run my mouth real good. That's why I'm the face of the operation. We have 4 great, I hope, Steam Next Fest demos to show you. Steam Next Fest, of course, running through June 22nd. You know, several times a year, Steam gets hundreds of indie game demos together, puts them out there for the world to see, gives them some spotlight, gives them some attention, and we're going to do the exact same thing right here with just 4 of them for you tonight, but all of them interesting and appealing in their own way. So we're going to give this a go. I'm going to excuse any technical difficulties or rough edges here tonight. Again, we are on the road where we have a mobile setup as best we can, and I have no monitor to play this on, so I'm doing this in the OBS window. So we'll see how that goes. First up is one that may be familiar if you've been on the channel for any length of time. And that is Arcane Eats. Developed by Wonderbelly Games and published by Skystone Games, set for release sometime this year. You may have seen it because we covered it, I believe, at PAX West last year. It was one of the many games on our plate, so to speak, from that particular show. What is it, you ask? Well, that's a nice little screen for you right there. Arcane Eats, according to its Steam page, a roguelike deck builder with a delicious twist. Think like a Master Chef. Not Get Tactical Marines Master Chef, a real one. Balancing resources as you strategically combo ingredients to subdue hungry hordes. Recruit a legendary kitchen crew and rise through the heroic cooking guilds before the hunger consumes us all. Supposedly, there's been a lot of updates and additions since we last took a look at this game last year, and as it approaches its release sometime this year, we are going to go ahead and do exactly that. So all of these games, of course, being played on our Legion Go S that we did bring for this. I'm going to crack open a nice beverage off screen. Here it is for you. It's a recess. We do love a recess. We're in the mood for one. Adaptogens. Dear Chef, welcome to Savory Springs, where the culinary ley lines converge. The Mithril Council has long studied the arcane power here, but the recipe to unlock the true depths of its flavor eludes us still. We need a fresh palate and a creative hand. Prove your skill in the kitchen, and I shall grant you the resources needed to start you on your journey. Flavorfully. Fennel Fate Simmer, Council founder. Preview day, y'all. Let's cook. Oh, this is small. I wish I had a better way to do it. Maybe I do. Oh, alas, I think this is just gonna have to be as big as it gets. So pardon me if I'm like right up on you squinting at it, because that's as good as I'm gonna do. All cards cost energy to play. Ingredient cards also have a food value and cook time. Place ingredient cards onto cooktops to play them. I can't see past my own head either. You really need a separate monitor for this sort of stuff, but I don't have the setup, so here we go. You can even put ingredients on top of each other. So we just put a potato. Ingredients must cook for at least as many turns as their cook time requires. You're out of energy, so end your turn and pull up. Let them cook. Customers are coming turn 2. Customers arrive hungry and want to eat. Fill them up and they'll pay you coin and leave happy. When the cooktop shows 0 cook time, it's ready to serve. You may feed any cooked meal to any customer, no matter where they sit. Try it now. Oh. Oh, that was very, that was quite the way. Do we have to fully satiate them? I guess so. And they will hang out until they're satiated, maybe? Each turn, customers gain impatience. You can see what customers intend to do on their turn. This customer intends to complain. Complaints hurt your mind. Complaints are stronger the more impatient the customer is. Ain't that the truth? Oh, there's Full Metal 2. Yes, we got cards. It's true. All right, so they've left happy. More potates. Tough. Protects you from damage to your mind. All tough wears off at the beginning of your next turn. Interesting. So does it stay warm on the griddle this whole time? It looks like it does. Customers don't always complain. Watch out for different behaviors and plan your turn carefully. Golden goose meat. Ooh. So they're good. They're out of the way. No longer hungry. You start feeding them. See how this loop is gonna go here? Target food on a cooktop to reduce its cook time by 1. Protects itself and ingredients below it from the customers. They cannot move it or make it dirty or change its food or cook time value. Oh, see? They knock it off from in front of themselves. Ingredients with 0 cook time can be served immediately. God, I happen to love potato salad. You and me both. So this can be served immediately. And this is ready. This guy looks like a complainer. Hammer smoked piccata. Chicken piccata, salad on the side, please. They're gonna need something. If you play ingredients with 0 cook time on a cooktop that's still cooking, you'll have to wait for the entire dish to be ready to serve. I am deaf, by the way. Why are you deaf? I know you were gonna tell me about your arduous day, Terry, right? Wait, is this out or is it still a demo? It's still a demo, Sari, but they have supposedly added a lot since we played it last year, and it's supposed to be released sometime this year, so before the end of the year. Look out for passive effects on customers to plan the best strategy for cooking and serving everyone. All right, so swipe knocks off the top ingredient from the cooktop in front of them. Thinking. Gains 1 impatience each time they're fed, so we have to feed them tactfully here. So they get fed, they can go so they can stop knocking our stuff off of everything. And we got to be careful with him because he's going to get angry the more we feed him. This was really fun when we played it at PAX. I remember really enjoying it. Can I put potatoes on potatoes? I think I can. Oh, he getting angry. Doors closed. Let's cook. All right, so we can't quite get him to 21 here. He's a... Wait, where was he? He's a scrum master. Of course he is. Good corporate help. We have to just absorb the impatience here. He angry. He angry, but we getting him out of here. Ta-da! Well done, chef. You've mastered the basics, and I grant you the something needed to open your first restaurant. But every restaurant needs a crew. Seek Fryland Spudhammer at the hearth and ask him to join you. Together you can begin crafting your first menu. I shall send a judge to review your progress on Fire Day. May your knives stay sharp. The Guild. All right, so we only get the one. Still. We can name ourselves something. What should we call this place? Well, we gotta give it a proper name here, chat. Oh man, let's think. What would be a good name for our little ristorante? Taking suggestions. Are you getting much rumbling in the background here? I'm sitting right next to the air conditioner in the hotel here. And I don't know how much of it is leaking through because these roads aren't the most directional things in the world. I don't know. Well, while we're waiting for some suggestions to trickle in on YouTube, because I know it's a little behind, we'll give it a second to catch up. Some programming notes here while we're sitting. We have Riftbound Regional Qualifier content coming all weekend long here from Hartford, and that's good. Also, I'm going to look into potentially, since I think Twitch opened up 1440p 2K streaming to everybody, I'm going to look into whether, we can start doing it practically on Twitch and YouTube as well. Didn't want to play with it too much since I'm not home to play with my normal setup, but that's maybe coming too, which is going to be super nice. It's going to look good. All right, so we got to name ourselves something here. What is this place that we call it? It's going to be... This is a deep cut, I guess. If you watch Ryan George, the pitch meeting guy on YouTube, he does a lot of skits based on, restaurants, and the first person to order drive-through, the first person to, open a restaurant, and he often calls it food place. Something so funny. He's like, food place, and then the person goes, hi there, hello, I'd like some of the food. So it's going to be food. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Food place. Hi there. Hello. That looks good. I cannot. Oh no. There we go. Let's cook. Before you open your restaurant, be sure to spend some money around town to improve your menu. Shops are only open on certain days of the week. Sunday, Moon Day, Tree Day. I like how they're still... Oh, it's Sunday, Moon Day, Tree Day, Fire Day. So punny. Kitchen supply, market. I can't see how much money we have. I may have to... do this from time to time so I can see what's in back of me. We have 100, like I said, I don't have a monitor set up here. I'm just playing in the OBS window, which is great for my ailing eyeballs. When a customer's spicy amount equals or exceeds their remaining hunger, they are immediately full. I like that. Dwarven's Breath hot sauce. Go to the market. Owlbear brisket. That looks good. Draw one fireproof. Garnish. Can only be placed on a cooktop that has a stack of at least 2 ingredients. Interesting. Alright, we've got some stuff. Everything else is closed. Let's open up for the day. Food place. Hi there. Hello. It's in the corner too. Alright, so let's That's all we've got, unfortunately. Can't use the garnish just yet. Oh, no. That's going to be real nice. Oh, that goes on all of them. Okay. I'll allow it. Hangry. Complains if remaining hunger is 20 or more. Okay, well, we can knock her out of here right away, it looks like. Could we do that or get rid of Mr. Scrum Man? So we can get him out of here right now. Oh, that's not ready yet. Oh no, we can't even do that. This isn't ready either. Oh, geez. Oh, not good. Well, let's take a risk here. All right, she's okay. He's a little frustrated, so here's what we can do. All right, so it's all ready now. All right, you ready? You ready for this? Scrum Master fed. Get him out of here. Got the money. All right, and then we can keep her from getting too hangry, which is good. That's the 3-pack, but that takes so long to cook. Draw 1 fireproof. Okay. It's gonna have to do for now. The waiting list will grow if there are not enough seats available for their party. Customers on the waiting list will get impatient too. Complain. Hurts your mind. The more impatience they have, the stronger their complaints. Drops dirt cards in your hand when they leave. What a dirty boy. Alright, so they knock all this stuff off, so we don't like them very much. We can cook that. Maybe we do a sandwich here, and then we deep fry it ready. And we can clear her out. Actually, just with the 3, right? No. Oh. He was close. But we can get him out of here. That's good. Another one! Alright. Now we have nothing on the stovetop. That's not great. He's getting complaining. Thinking. Feeling a mood coming on will gain a status effect. Okay. That'll have to be it for now. Oh boy. Oh dear. Door's closed. Alright, so we just got to get rid of all of these folks. Wants to go home to bed now. Okay, I got you. So... I can do this to get it all spicy. And then it said the spicy... When a customer's spicy amount equals or exceeds their hunger, they are immediately full, so she'll leave. Yes. Right on time. And he will leave. Probably could have done that in the other guy, too. And we'll be just short for him. Unless... Nope, we're going to be short. Protect ourselves from his wrath. I think we're okay. He was really happy about that one. Success. Income and expenses all taken care of. Lovely animation. Here is Moon Day. Pick up the phone. Hello, it's Barb Tongue from the Pit speaking. I'm preparing for tomorrow's occult brunch, and I'll need you to hold on to these cursed blood oranges for me. Because I just know that Beckdrich will eat up the second I turn my back. I can't read. Can't trust her for anything. I'll pay you, obviously. Just don't you dare use them, or I swear I will lose my mind. So if we just have that sit in our deck, we'll get 50 gold. I can do that. With the proper offering, the blessings of the Sauce Mother may be yours. The Sisters of the Sauce Mother can bless your ingredients or tools by dipping them in the sacred sauce pools. Choose wisely. Each card can only be dipped once. Moonhunter Marinade. Oh, I can dip something in the marinade? Nice. Powered up potato, and then... So I can give +2 tough to something else. Right. Yep. That's cool. Alright, how much... we've got 129 gold here. Let's see what we can buy. If any cooktop has 3+, energize and draw 1. Phantom Ham. That's a big boy. 16 it feeds. Stress 1. Hippogriff Shank. Expensive. Costly. I like Phantom Ham. The buns are nice to have. What's over here? Well-stocked fridge. Draft an ingredient. It costs 0 the first time it is played. Burn it. Add 4 spice to the top of target cooktop. If this card is burned, add 4 to all customers and cooktops. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be good here. Let's go open up. If you have an ethereal card in your hand at the end of your turn, it will disappear for the rest of the day. That's the thing. So we always have to play Phantom Ham when we get it. So what's their deal? Complaining. No action this turn. He's hungry, though. Okay, we've got 20 on him already, so boom. Ham, well done. Give some extra tough here, just in case. And we needed it. Meet a customer's heart's desire to earn a better tip. It may lead to other rewards as well. Wants to be served food with a starch ingredient. Gains hunger points. Complains if remaining hunger is 30 or more. Throw in it. Let's put an egg on it. We can get him fed. Boom! Ooh. A roast beast sandwich. I love it. That's pretty good. Yeah, she gonna get hungry quick. You have something to say? You can only feed eager customers. That's a new one. Journal updated. We gave her a starchy something? Yes. We get some tough. We'll get pretty well fed next turn, I think. And she's eager, so we can only feed her, right? Beyond the Beyond Burger. There you go. All right, so that was good. We gotta put the Phantom Ham on. That's the rule. That's the rule. That's the goal now. Nice. That's 6 spicy? Yeah, so he's done. Wow, we love that. Okay. Pretty efficient here. Heavy Metal Hag. Customers in a linked party must all be full before they'll leave. So they're gonna knock the top ingredient from the cooktop in front of them. So we gotta do that and make sure we have them properly stacked, right? Oh, she knocks them too? Oh, you're terrible. You are the worst. Okay. That's really unfortunate. All right, well. You're fed now. That's not going to help us here because they're always going to be removing something. Oh, so if they're full, they don't knock? Yes. Okay. So now you're full. You've got this. Oh, oh, I see. Wait a minute now. So she knocked off of everything there? Phantom Ham goes there. He gets fed there. And we put the buns on top just to make sure those don't go away. Toughen up. Oh, they're getting real angry. And now I think we're good. So we can do this, feed her, and everyone's fed. Rock on, baby. Wow. Extra money for that heart's desire being met. In the morning, Barb stomps through the door carrying a massive obsidian chalice etched with twisting tendrils and sinister-looking symbols. She grabs the oranges from you and rips them apart, squeezing the blood-red liquid into the gaping maw of the cup. Whispers fill the air and the liquid shimmers with an unearthly radiance. Yes, she cackles, the bottomless mimosa awakens! She drops a bag of gold on the counter and stomps out with her chalice, leaving you to clean up the mess. But hold on, this might be useful. Uncured orange zest, tempt all one lightning and garnish. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's, in the interest of time here, we're gonna press on. We have 200 gold, so there's a lot. Ooh. On play, add a scorch to discard. 1 spice, 3-pack. That's a lot. That is crazy. Burly bolter cabbage. Fireproof stack 2. Okay. Get back in there. Food place! You can get back into the action really quickly, and I appreciate that. Takes us to 9. That would get them out of here for the most part. Almost. It'll almost get them out of here. They go, so we don't have to deal with the hungry. He's getting a little angry, though. Well, we gotta do the phantom ham. That's the rule. We garnish on that, and we get him out of here. Nicely done. Too much dirt. Just takes up space. Dinner rush. Alright, so they have big time complain, so we gotta get rid of them quickly. The buns will do that. Pretty good. Put the egg in here. Put the potatoes on this. Gives us some shielding, and we're good there. Who else is coming down the pipe? The pipe, the pipe, the pipes, the pipes. Danny boy. Rumble Packer. Taken care of. Throw the egg on there. Ooh, 20. That is huge. We are stocked and ready here. This is looking good. This is looking good. The Ancient Waitress adds a rumor card to your discard pile. Gains 1 impatience each time they are fed. Cannot leave without the whole party. Well, we're prepared for her. We have a 20 right off the bat, and that's very good. Adds 2 to the top of all cooked. That's great. I think we can get them out on just that. Almost. Yeah, no, we're good. They're out of here. Spicy, baby! Success! Alright, I wanted to get to the end of the week here because we have Guy Fairy coming in. Pay the fee for the bottomless pit transfer station and dump some unwanted stuff into the void. There are definitely no repercussions to throwing away your junk like this. Remove one card from your deck for 50 coin. What don't we really need here? Everything's pretty helpful. I don't think there's anything I really want to get rid of, so we won't. Let's see. Persistent. Stays in your hand between turns. We like that. Can only be played on a cooktop that has a stack of at least 2 ingredients. A dazzling drizzle +4. And energize. Gain energy. What would we want to persist here? One of the... Something that needs, like a garnish, right? And I'm not feeling that. Let's see. Zingy. When a customer gets 3 Zingy, they become stunned and do not act that turn. Food is 50% more filling to tempting customers. And it's a garnish. Okay. That actually... I could see being helpful to have persistence.
Alright.
Let's see what else we have. A magical spa where you can relax, get a mani-pedi, and heal your mind. The fairies here swear you will go home with the exact same number of toes as when you arrived, unless you wanted more, in which case that's included in the deluxe package. So I can heal 15 mind. That'll basically bring us back to full, so that's good. I think we have just enough for another sauce offering here. Let's energize on the Phantom Ham. So that way it offsets the heavy cost of the ham. I think that's pretty fair. What's up, Nife? Me and my crew are on my way to your joint. We've heard great things. I've sent ahead a few special ingredients I want you to scope out. Let's see how you handle incorporating one of these into your menu. See you in the flavor wilds. Got out. Choose a special ingredient. Scry 3. Pick one to keep on top of the draw pile, discard the rest. Removed if any ingredients are placed on top of it. Dessert. Only triggers its effect in part if part of the customer's last bite. That's interesting. $13 for this one. As a topping. That's crazy. Food place. You must serve at least one dish that includes the special ingredient to the Mithril Council judge, or they will not leave. Understood. Short fuse. We'll gain a status effect. Wants to be served with special ingredients. We can get that out of the way early. Well, actually, we can't, because it's all of our energy. To wait for that to come back around. What's your deal now? Complains spicy fairy dust. Explosive. In 2 turns, this customer gains 10 impatience and then leaves without paying. Ooh. Ignores all food and status effects of the next bite they eat. Wears off the start of the next turn. All right, well, we're not targeting you anyway. You're out of here. Very good. Phoenix egg. We've got another potato here. Add some spicy. Shifts ingredients randomly between cooktop. Is that such a big deal? I don't know. So they are good to go. Now we focus on him, and he needs the special ingredients. Oh, so he just kind of randomly reassembles stuff? You a complainer. Okay. I gotta get on top of this. Hold on to that. That's helpful. Get the ham going, and that doesn't hurt us as much. Those are big holdups, though. Alright, so this is going to be chaos for a turn here. Oh, there's more of them now. I was hoping I would find this. What's your problem? You can only feed eager customers. Drops a refreshment in your hand when they're filled. Drop-ins are on someone else's tab, so they don't give gold when full. Damn. So we can do this and get her out of here. She's eager. Bye. One use. When a customer gets 3 zingy, they become stunned and do not act that turn. That'll be helpful later. Phoenix egg here. We got a potato. That's good. Let's burn some mitts here. 35. Alright, you ready for this? Watch this. Watch that. Have an idea. The buns are really going to help us here, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to pop the orange zest. Tempt all, so 50% more filling to tempted customers. So... look at that. 54. Satiated right now. And we got to put Phantom Ham down. Get some potato down. See where we go with this. Door's closed, so we just got to deal with these two now. He's getting angry. What's she doing? Daydream. Chill fairy dust. Okay. And, oh, he's got to have the secret ingredient here, too. So, that came at the perfect time. I forgot about that. So that goes right up top. That goes immediately to him. Or not. Oh, did I can't? Wants to be served a special ingredient. Only eats food with spicy, chill, or zingy ingredients. I see. That's going to burn the peach off. Oh, no. Damn, I did that in the wrong order. So we can at least get her out of here. That was unfortunate. All right, so that's going to be a big hit. Oh, man. So we really only need something with the special ingredient on it, and then he will get out of here. And spicy. So we just kind of cycle through our deck until we find that and hope that it happens in time. Oh no! It's closed! What the hell, man? Short fuse. Okay. You gotta get tough here. This is gonna get tricky. Yum.
Yum, yum.
So they're gone. Everything's spicy now, so all we need is that magic ingredient here, and we'll be good to go. On top of something spicy. We've got one spicy. Where is the ingredient? Okay, not helping. There it is. No, but we can't use it. I drew it on accident. Oh, I don't have enough energy for it. Is that gonna screw me? I think it is. I'm not gonna see it again until it's too late. This is Arcane Eats, Miss Nephroptosis. Hello. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Unfortunately. I don't really see a way out of this, do you? Unless we stun him somehow. He's not even eligible for that, though. I basically need it this turn or we're done for. And we don't get it. Unless I can stun him for one more turn. And that's it. We've failed. Thanks for playing. It's a small taste of the full game. Experiment with hundreds of ingredients and tools. Cast culinary spells to enchant your cooktops. We didn't even get into the second week, which is supposedly all new in this demo. But that's a super cute one. That is, Arcane Eats is very, very fun. We've had our eye on that one since we played it last PAX West. So keep an eye on it if that appealed to you as well. That is Arcane Eats, developed by Wonderbelly Games and published by Skystone Games, the food-based roguelike deck builder coming out by year's end. Let's move on to our next one on the list. This one really intrigued me. It's called Deer and Boy. While it loads up. Deer and Boy is developed by Lifeline Games, published by Deer Villagers, and comes out as we record this 5 days from now on June 23rd. So it is right around the corner. It's a beautiful looking game. That's admittedly what kind of caught our eye first. And it seems fairly touching as well. Deer and Boy. According to their Steam page, which I should mention, if you're watching this on YouTube, all of the games that we're playing here tonight, their Steam pages are linked in the description, so you can go, if you're watching this during Steam Next Fest, you can go get those demos and play them for yourself if there's things on here that interest you. You can also potentially go grab the entire game of what we're playing if it's out by the time that you watch this, because a few of these are coming out in short order. According to its Steam page, in this poetic cinematic platformer, a runaway boy meets a fawn. As their bond grows, so do their abilities and the emotional weight of their journey, where silence speaks louder than words. Deer and Boy is a narrative cinematic adventure that tells a silent story through stunning visuals and evocative music. With no dialogue to distract, every moment speaks directly to the heart, making it accessible to players of all ages and backgrounds. Lists out some key features here. Silent storytelling, evolving companion. The animal will gradually grow throughout the story and become an essential and protective companion. Play an animated film. Cinematic adventure with breathtaking art direction. Clever challenges integrated into your journey. It claims engaging puzzles. A complete adventure you can finish in a few play sessions. Okay, let's get into it. Adjust the brightness until the left ear, and we're just gonna kind of hope that works. Cheers to that. Again, I'm kind of getting up close to it because I'm playing in the OBS window, and it's all very tiny. I just realized, should probably, thought I had my laptop plugged in. So well did it. Hold on. Hold, please. The laptop wasn't charging, so that would not have been good. Onward with our adventure. We've got jumps. We've got sick jumps. Good job, buddy. Appears to be some sort of forklift mechanism. Oh, we can direct the deer to go poke stuff. Interact with different objects. There we go. We'll be just on the 2D plane here. Can we go back and forth? We're really just kind of throws you in. Oh, you know what I bet we can do? Have the deer press the button, then we get up on the forklift. Here he comes. Can't press it. We direct him to stand here. No? Okay then. Box. Guess all the way out. Tears going for a ride. There we go. Get the ladder. Smart deer. Look at that. Hell yeah, buddy. Oh no! Oh, do you get spotted? And yep. Okay, well there's stealth as well, apparently. I'm not just gonna get busted by going right in front of them. Yeah, so what do you want me to do there? It's, I mean, it looks really pretty, but it's very unclear about what you are and are not supposed to be doing. Come on. That's a little excessive. I see. Go, dear, go. Why are we traipsing through this factory? Who's to say? Go get it. A lot of convenient little holes for this deer to poke his head through. That's the wrong one. Jeez. Really? So what is the expectation here then? Okay. I mean, some sort of tutorial might have been helpful just to understand what you can and cannot do in a game like this. It just sort of throws you right in. I guess maybe you're supposed to experiment and figure out the limits for yourself. I don't know.
Huh?
Oh! Oh no. We're okay. We're okay.
Huh? Hmm?
No. Just follow his patterns here, right?
Huh?
Just a lot of trial and error.
Huh?
Cute. through the window here. It can go through the window. He needs some kind of distraction, or is he just gonna go do it? Come on, buddy. Oh, not good. Thank you. Yes, indeed. When in doubt, make deer do thing. I gotcha. No. There we go. Hey. Oh. Really? It's not super forgiving, is it? For God's sake. One more time. Oh, please stop being so picky. Just let me on it. Ridiculous. I can't move on it. All I can do is drop off of it. Is there some other way it's supposed to go? Again, nothing is telegraphed or given to you ahead of time, so you don't really know what you can and can't do. This is crazy. This is really unfortunate. I have no idea. I truly have no idea. This is embarrassing. I mean, you're clearly supposed to get up onto it, but it has no indication of what you're supposed to do from there. Is there another button I need to be hitting? But I can't direct it while I'm hanging. So I get up on here. I get to this part. I can't direct the deer. Okay, see? No indication you can jump off. Oh no! Oh, you can get too far away from it. Like, it becomes very dramatic. I like that it sort of challenges itself to have no real kind of spoken dialogue or anything like that. This is an interesting bit. You just sort of keep up with your friend. And then immediately get caught, of course, because you can only exist on the 2D plane. Right? Yep. Wait, you can't get by it. Guess so. Saved you. You got your buddy. Aww. It is really, it's endearing like that. Ha! Yeah, endearing. That's the review title. You can smell that already. Are we being chased by someone or something? The police? Are they looking for us since we're a runaway boy? big. Very pretty. The journey doesn't end here. Your support is what brings this story to life. Wishlist Dear and Boy and follow us to be the first to know when the full journey begins. Well, we know that because it's, what, 4 days from now. Now that it's rolled over to the 19th. June 23rd is the release date for Dear and Boy. I think there's a lot of promise in that one. It was, candidly, kind of frustrating to just get kind of thrown into it with not a whole lot of sense of what it's about or what it's going for. So initially, maybe that's not the best foot forward from a gameplay perspective, but you kind of understand what it's going after, right? It's very light platforming, it's stealth, it's puzzle solving, it's, you know, almost Wall-E-esque vibes with its lack of verbal storytelling and just sort of letting the environment and the characters' actions do the heavy lifting. A lot of intriguing ideas there, and I would love to kind of see it play out in a full game's context that has this a little more fleshed out and well explained to give the player a chance to kind of wrap their head around it more properly and gradually as you go. So again, that's Dear and Boy, coming June 23rd, developed by Lifeline Games and published by Dear Villagers. And that's game number 2 on our list today. Let's move on to the next one, which is Screenbound. Now, seen a fair bit of press coverage, and this one got a fair bit of traction around on bigger sites and amongst more, you know, where more of the eyeballs go, so to speak. And this is an intriguing one. So, Screenbound is developed by Crescent Moon Games and Radical Forge, published by Crescent Moon Games and Digital Pajamas, releasing September 10th. According to its Steam page, again, all of these games are linked down below. They're Steam pages, so you want to try out the demos during Next Fest for yourself, or keep them on your radar for the full release to wishlist them. Screenbound lets you discover a dual reality through the Q-Boy, navigate challenging puzzles, and battle through multiple levels in a blend of 2D and 3D platforming that creates the world's first 5D platformer. Heard some interesting things because of what it's trying to do, but I've also heard, you know, maybe that it doesn't fully get there. So let's see if that's true. Find me! Well, all right. Not a suspicious start at all. Here we are.
Hey, over here! Yeah, you! The only other person in the cave. Could you help pick me up, please?
Hold and move to freely adjust Q-Boy's position until... Okay.
Oh, that's so much better. Now, hang on tight. This Q-Boy is your key to success here in the Q realm. Let's get out of this cave, shall we? Due to the idiosyncrasies of interdimensional quantum mechanics, what happens on your Q-Boy will be reflected in the 3D world. You'd be wise to keep your eyes on both.
That's kind of trippy. You're playing the game on the 2D plane and moving through a 3D space at the same time. Look at this. That is very trippy and very hard to do on this small screen.
A handy feature your Cuboy is the Cube Finder, which allows you to peek between the realms. This helps you see things in 3D that were once only visible in 2D, like that door.
Nice. It's unique. It's very
It
trippy.
appears we've entered the sub-dimension of the Cube realm. There must be a cube hidden somewhere inside. Find it if you can.
I will. So it looks like some parts are strictly 2D. The actual platforming mechanics are pretty slippery and pretty loose. So that takes a little getting used to. Bam. Looks a lot better than my Game Boy Color did. Whoa. I'm gonna try to tone down the graphics a little bit. I feel like it's... I can't? Okay. Controls. Joystick sensitivity. Maybe that's just a little too high. It's a little better. You're right up on your environment though, so you don't get a ton of field of view outside of the Game Boy. Maybe that's to encourage you to look at both of them. I don't know. There's your map. This is really hard to play in just the OBS window here. If this was full screen, I probably wouldn't be struggling as much. It's a very cool idea, though. And like I said, it has gotten a fair bit of broader media attention. A lot of places have picked up on it.
Get those leg muscles ready because it needs climbing. I hope you didn't skip leg day.
Oh. Oh, it's so, it's so trippy.
The colorful pinwheels of your Cuboy will act as a checkpoint. You'll return to it if you sadly lose all your hearts. And that's bad, so don't...
It stutters a lot, too. Maybe it's just the portable PC getting in the way, but...
Oh, there's a red balloon above you. Now's your chance. Jump for it!
Nice. And that's the whole stage, okay? Little bite-sized pieces of platforming action. I dig it. It's nice and bloopy. Sounds in this game are nice. Yes, they are. Very video, and you would think that they would be very video gamey. It goes even more kind of chiptune and bit crushed when you go strictly 2D. Going through those doors, I like that. I don't like how floaty the platforming controls are, though. It's very, like, almost too weighty and imprecise. Maybe a vestige of how it needs to, you know, move in 3D and 2D at the same time. It doesn't feel great.
Ooh! I wonder what to
and
that
it
crate.
stutters a
Maybe you can
lot,
smash it
so
open and
I'm,
see what goodies lie
falling
inside.
off and...
And remember, I get...
Yeah. Having some trouble with that.
Now, about your mother. I'm
loading
sorry to
hitches,
say that
maybe?
she's been screenbound. Trapped in the Q realm.
Oh
To
no,
get her
he
out,
said the
you'll
title.
have to collect quite a few cubes. The quantanium they contain can bring things from the Q realm back into the real world. Her last signal came from a place called the Crystal Chain Castle. In order to get there, you'll have to brave the wilds. Don't worry, we'll get her out together. Friend.
Sounds spooky. Say it. Now you can put it away. I forget that, so you can kind of walk around of your own volition here. What's this game called? It is Screenbound. The third on our list to play today. Yeah, the loading hitches or whatever's hitching is making this very difficult. But again, everything that we're playing here is part of Steam Next Fest, so you can go download these demos yourself and play them. We're doing them all on our Legion Go S on SteamOS, so these are all obviously on your Windows machines as well. A little bit of an interesting point for you, maybe. It's just so floaty. It's very, very imprecise. I feel like that's gonna get in the way. It already kind of is. So originally what we wanted to do tonight was do the Steam Next Fest stream just for macOS games. And only highlight things that are explicitly supporting macOS. There weren't enough interesting ones for us to make a full stream out of. When I looked through almost the entire catalog that advertised native macOS compatibility, and I couldn't put together a list of 4 that I really wanted to show, which I thought was a little sad. There was 1, maybe 2 that seemed interesting enough. Otherwise, it's either, candidly, really shovelware stuff or just things that really didn't seem very interesting. Unfortunately, so we had to jump through a lot more hoops to get it running and doing the Lenovo stuff on the road here. Alas.
Danger! There's a spike bow on your Cuboid screen. It might not be visible in 3D, but it can still poke.
Get up there. The controls really are frustratingly loose, and that's becoming kind of a significant hang-up here. Am I missing something? Nope. You gotta just jump with enough conviction and you'll get there.
Those
Gonna get
blocks aren't
stuck in
stable
my
in
head.
2D subdimension. When it comes to these blocks, it's all about timing, speed, and timing.
Thanks. Thanks so much for the help there. That throws you right to the end. Okay. More. Same music for every
Yikes!
stage.
Watch out for those snap vines. They're hiding out in
Cuts off the...
watch out! The Q room has many vicious creatures in 2D and 3D. Oh, these purple cats stand between you and your mother, so give them a good...
3D platformer stomping. There you go. Pop her in. Terminal clear. What do I get for clearing the terminal? Pride and accomplishment. And a way forward. Yes. I like the more sprawling, kind of open-ended 3D areas here. You can supplement with the 2D screen, where you're not just moving forward on like this linear track in 3D and 2D. It's very Super Paper Mario-esque in that way, isn't it? That, 2D, 3D perspective switch that game was so unique for. A lot of shades of that here, which is great, because in our opinion, I could do an entire review just on that. Super Paper Mario, grossly underrated and unappreciated in its time. I really don't like these 2D sections at all, I'm going to be honest with you. They are very floaty, they're very stuttery. Maybe playing this on a different machine would have a better result here, but... this is pretty clunky. Whoa.
Crikey, a boomerang! Just what you need. You can aim at those critters using your Q finder. Go ahead and give them a whack.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Does it cost me units to do that? Unsure. Nice. Ooh. There's a lot of this demo, huh? In the interest of time here, we'll maybe do 1 or 2 more levels, and then we'll move on to the last one of the night here.
somewhere. That cave is sure to be full of precious cubes. I wonder if it's guarded.
I wonder. Slimers. Into the sub-realm or whatever.
Everywhere. Well, maybe you can use that stickiness to your advantage. You don't hear that every day.
Huh? Nice. That didn't go so well. A lot of folks playing games tonight. This is good. Indulge in the genres. We got folks hell diving. We got a lot of different things going on. It looks so like we're. It's a lot of folding into just the 2D sections, which is unfortunate because I think they are by far the weakest part of this. And they are really, really prevalent. So far. Okay. All three this time. Great success. Okay. I think there's probably one or two more before we hit the end of what I assume is the demo here. But in the interest of time, we're going to probably leave it at that. So that's an interesting look, I think, at Screenbound. Super novel concept. Obviously, this is wildly creative, and it plays with perspective shifting experiences like Super Paper Mario in the best of ways, and seems really cool. But it controls pretty poorly. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very floaty. It's very slippery. The 2D sections in particular are not very fun or satisfying. How much of that comes from poor performance on the Legion Go S versus a different setup on a different machine? I don't know. Try it on your own hardware and see how it plays. If you have a Windows or SteamOS device, this and other demos are available in the description down below if you're watching this on YouTube. But that's a quick look at Screenbound. Intrigued by the concept, really hope that it plays better on other devices where maybe it's a little more optimized. But there's still some time between now and then because it does come out September 10th. Developed by Crescent Moon Games and Radical Forge, published by Crescent Moon Games and Digital Pajamas. Let's try to get some release platforms. It looks like PC via Steam and the Microsoft Store, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series consoles. It will also be available on Xbox Game Pass on day one. A physical release is planned for all consoles later in 2026. That's good. And also, just for reference here, if you're curious, Arcane Eats launches only on PC. And Deer and Boy, if you'd like to know, releases on everything. PC, via Steam and the Epic Game Store, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and Nintendo Switch. That will retail for $20, if you're curious. All right, so that leaves us with one more in the hopper here. And this we kind of saved for last because it's catchy. The music's catchy, I'll give it that. Oh, and you're just in the house. Okay. Last one here is Empulse. Developed and published by 1047 Games, whom you may know as the folks behind Splitgate and Splitgate 2 and Splitgate Arena Reloaded and all those various iterations of Splitgate. This is their next big project. It goes into early access on June 24th, so just a few days from now. What's its deal? Well, according to its Steam page, Empulse is an upcoming fast-paced 6v6 movement shooter. Wall run, grapple, hollow jump, pilot mechs, and paint, P-A-I-N-T, your way through freehold's vertical streets. Outmove your opponent or get outgunned. If that sounds a little bit like Titanfall, our understanding is it is basically that they are making Titanfall again. That seems to be what they're going after. And with the relative failure of Splitgate 2 and Splitgate Arena Reloaded, its reboot, this is now where, in early access, 1047 is kind of spending their time. I have not played this at all, so we're going to get into the practice range to start, just to see what it's all about. But yes, apparently, if you were a fan of Titanfall, and a lot of us out there are, or were, this may be one to keep your eye on. So I'm already going to have to hide myself. I'm going to tweak this a little bit just so it's running a little better for me. Oh, it's already on low. Okay. Is everything on low? Super resolution method. Can I just go none? Yeah, that's better. I don't know how that looks for all of you out there, but that works for me. We got some shooty. We got some aiming. Bam. All right, feels good. All right, so we supposedly have a grappling hook. Oh boy, do we. Okay, that's great. You just auto sprint ahead. You got double jumps. You got wall running. Oh, it's very mobile. Woo! Can we go crazy distances? Kind of. Just grenade. And it speeds you up when you go through it? Ooh. I can already feel the movement tech. Strats coming up hard and fast. Oh my. Oh, I like it. Me like it. So it's not quite as free flow as like Halo Infinite's. Whoa, stand by for Titanfall. Yeah, that feels nice. Now, I was really interested to check this one out. Oh, that's going to be very loud, isn't it? It's very loud. I'm competing with it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Good. Yeah, we'll crank that all the way down for you. I was just gonna say you could chain the grapple to go up buildings like an infinite, sort of. It's not quite as momentum-based. Like, you don't get a huge Spider-Man kind of swing with it, and it is on a pretty resistive cooldown. So see, you don't get all that much momentum. It's more built to facilitate the wall running, it seems. So, like, I get up in here, and then I... See what I mean? It's interesting, though. So this I can use... Oh, yeah. Whoa! Swing on in. I like it. Can you actually hear me, though? I didn't realize it was that loud. So I was really intrigued about this one because you look online and I guess there's been a fair degree of controversy around them basically abandoning Splitgate and its kind of reboot for this. And like I was saying before, it's just going into early access as of the 24th, whenever it launches. So they've very clearly pivoted out of what was, I guess, a pretty substantial failure in Splitgate 2, which I enjoyed, but here's bleeding. Yeah, good. It did feel like there was a pretty big skill gap in Splitgate with the portals, since, you know, it basically was just classic Halo MLG style with portals. And while it was awesome, and especially the first one was really novel, there was a pretty significant skill gap, and it never caught on like I think most were hoping that it would, for various reasons. So it seems as though this is the new pivot, and this is what they're kind of hoping has a bit more mainstream, sustainable appeal. If it's more movement-based, it appeals to maybe more of the Titanfall crowd, and it does definitely aim for that. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we can get into a match or two. It said the demo was up all week, so let's give it a try. Get 2 grapple melee kills, finish 6 matches, get 3 kills while piloting a mech. It does look sick. I think Splitgate got hurt by that bad PR blunder with the Game Awards too. Yeah, it probably did. I mean, the deck was starting to get stacked against it by the end of it, and it really just kind of fizzled. I'll look up a little bit more about it, but okay, I gotta get real close to this. I'm sorry. Probably only have this. I'll just stick with it. Speed paint. I mean, yeah, we probably don't have much else. Do I even have any perks?
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy.
And we're going. Oh, you just spill right out into there. Okay.
Double kill.
No questions asked there. I see what you're saying to me. I sees you. I sees you. Now, do you get health restored? Yes, you do. Into the speed paint, and it doesn't restore super quickly, does it? Alright, this is tight, though. This is tight. Kaboom. You can split out of engagements really quickly. Oh, too many! Clean up.
Mech deployment approaching.
Stand by for Titanfall. Say it right, lady. Not today.
Mech spawned.
I'm going full shoddy out there. Mech time. No, it does limit where you can go, obviously.
Double kill.
Oh man, it's brutal.
5 kills. Triple kill.
Oh! We both got him. It's a massacre!
Triple kill. Quad kill.
Quad kill. Get them out of my house. Not good. Oh, man. Brutal. That was crazy. And we're lowest on the team with 13 kills. That's nuts. Approaching victory.
5 kills remaining.
All right. That's fine.
Three kills remaining. Mission complete.
That'll do it.
All enemy
Wow.
threats have been eliminated.
Again, 15 kills and we were bringing up the rear. That is nuts. That was a lot of fun. That was pretty good. And you get your results screen. Show off all your stuff. It is dope. That is really dope. Screaming with every mech kill. Oh, we would be violently doing so. Into the heavens. And we're level 3, so that went really well. So we get some goodies. So I think we can bring in a couple things. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 more matches because that was super intense. Best game. That was a ton of fun. Now, one thing to realize too, 1047 across all of their games have always had really satisfying mechanics, and they've all felt really good to control. So all the split gates were really fun, satisfying shooters. It was just sort of how that entire package came together, where maybe it stumbled and had some challenges. But me likey this so far. All right, so we got the speed. What perk did we unlock? Nothing. We're not at level 3 yet? Not yet, apparently. All right, well, 1 more match and that should do it, right? We got something else in here, though? Creates a launch zone on impact to gain a short burst of increased jump height.
Upload. Deliver the virus to the enemy base and corrupt their system.
Upload.
New drive detected.
Speed boost.
Drive recovered. Drive recovered.
I'm gonna be a little bit tougher. Not bots this time.
Enemy has the drive.
Not the bomb. Enemy has the bomb. Bomb dropped.
Drive recovered.
Drive delivered. I did so much to help there.
New drive detected. Enemy has the drive.
Ooh. I like having the paint at base so you can get back into it a lot faster.
Enemy has the drive.
Not a kill in sight. This is very hard to play the exact way I'm playing it. This
Drive
is
recovered.
setting myself up for failure here.
Drive has been reset. Drive secured.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Next spawned. Drive taken.
Gotcha. It even has like a damage counter. I think Splitgate did the same thing. Alright, so see, it doesn't give you that boost, so you can't
Drive
just
has been reset.
use that to get to higher ground all the time.
Enemy has the drive. Drive secured. Enemy has the drive.
Why?
Enemy has the drive.
I can barely see. I'm like,
Double kill.
my eyes hurt. I hope it looks okay for you all, because this is a masterclass in eye strain for me.
Drive recovered. Drive taken. Drive has been reset.
That'll work. Let's take a moment.
Enemy has the drive.
That's kind of how you have to do it.
Drive recovered.
I threw it at him to incapacitate him. That's kind of
Enemy
thing.
has the drive. Drive secured. Drive taken.
Great, he can just wall run on things too.
Drive secured. Mech spawned.
Oh, golly, golly, golly.
Incoming. Drive taken.
Landing a shot would have been helpful. They scored the drive. Oh,
Enemy
you go
drive
to
delivered.
11 drive caps?
New drive detected. Drive recovered. Five minutes remaining. Mech spawned. Drive secured.
Not the mechs. Okay.
Drive recovered.
This is brutal. This is my eyes are
Drive
bleeding.
taken.
Only for you all. Because I like you a lot. Did we salvage that one?
Delivered.
No.
New drive detected.
How?
Drive taken.
This really is not very playable the way I'm doing it. Again, it's in the OBS window on the Legion Go S. Maybe on a separate monitor this would be okay. I mean, I'm really struggling.
Drive has been reset.
I want to see the frame rate. 11 drives. That's like 100K in storage these days. It is. How
Drive
sad
taken.
for us. I can't. I genuinely cannot play this. At the speed at which everyone else
Drive has
moves,
been reset.
it's brutal to keep up with on this.
Drive secured. Enemy has the drive.
We'll give it back.
Drive recovered.
Having the portable speed boosts, basically, is a huge deal.
3 minutes remaining. Mech deployment approaching. Drive taken.
Cheating.
Drive recovered.
A lot of
Double
kills.
Mech inbound. Drive taken.
Oh no, the drive! Ignore them for too long.
Enemy drive delivered.
Alas.
Mech spawned. New drive detected. Enemy has the drive.
Not
Drive
today.
recovered.
There's no downtime on that. You just go.
Mech spawned. Drive taken. 2 minutes remaining. Drive
Man,
recovered.
we really get thrown into the deep end here.
Drive taken.
I got the jump one, which like no one else has.
Drive has been reset.
You know what this reminds me a lot of? You remember Lawbreakers? Cliff Blazinski's kind of last game before he left the industry. Reminds me a lot of that.
Enemy has the
But
drive.
I think this is better.
Drive taken.
Oh, come on. Fucker got away. Kind of.
Drive recovered.
Got him in the
1
end.
minute to go. Mech incoming. Drive taken.
How? Alright.
Drive secured.
Like an actual frag grenade would be helpful instead of like the pink grenades.
Enemy drive delivered.
A regular mech.
Mech spawned. New drive detected. Drive secured. 10 seconds.
Oh, so they're just camping on that. So that one has rockets, so you go for the mech and they just blow you up. I see.
Drive secured. Mission failed. Your system has been corrupted.
Can you switch loadouts mid-match? That's a good question. Text chat. Oh God. Well, my why? My eyes are dead, and I think I'm bleeding on the inside. What is bruh? Well, we can't all have 50 kills. Second game ever on, you know, something where it's barely functionally playable. I would play the hell out of this. This is a lot of fun. Now, again, you're going to hit this sort of thing where there's going to be a lot of... What do we got here? Main menu. The skill ceiling for this is going to be really high. Like something like Lawbreakers, even maybe Titanfall felt this way a little bit. You're going to have a lot of skill expression with the movement mechanics, with grappling around, doing all this stuff. I would love to play this when it's not at like uneven FPS and you know, 45% of my screen. But that was super fun. And I think there's a lot of promise in that one. So this one, again, comes out in early access on June 24th. That's Empulse, developed and published by 1047 Games, the makers of the Splitgate series. So there's a ton of potential there, and that's what I'm going to be keeping my eye on for sure. All of these, honestly, I think were worth a look here tonight. So again, just to sort of recap, we played Arcane Eats tonight, developed by Wonderbelly and published by Skystone Games, releasing on PC in 2026. Deer and Boy, developed by Lifeline Games and published by Deer Villagers, releasing on everything, I believe, possibly Nintendo Switch also, on June 23rd, just a few days from now. Screenbound, developed and published by Crescent Moon Games, co-developed by Radical Forge, published by Digital Pajamas. I believe that was PC, Xbox Series consoles, and PS5, releasing September 10th, and now Empulse, releasing on PC in early access. Maybe other consoles too? Let's see. Early access platforms. Yeah, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC via Steam on June 24th for $19.99. There is a lot of agita online, as we were saying before, about people feeling a little burned by 1047 with them having churned through so many iterations of Splitgate and kind of, I guess, abandoning them rather quickly over time and just pivoting to the next thing. So understandably, I think there's a little bit of hesitation with this one, just because at this point it seems the developer's reputation for building and maintaining experiences over time doesn't seem to be super great. But at least as it stands right now, this is super fun, as the rest of their games have been. So depending on how looped in you are to the developer's background and your opinions on those things, that may color your impression of this, but on the surface, this seems hella fun. And if you liked Titanfall, this is about as close to that Titanfall multiplayer experience as you're gonna find in a modern game today, because it is cut from basically the exact same cloth. Running on walls, grappling hook, and a lot of vertical movement, double jumps, mech combat. I mean, how much more Titanfall can you be without being Titanfall 3? So that's really fun as well. All right, well, that's a pretty good look at just a couple of the hundreds and hundreds of demos that are available out there during Steam Next Fest. So boot up Steam, get out there, play some of these demos for yourself if you like them. They are available in the description of this YouTube video and this stream for as long as, you know, the demos are up before the games come out. And there are hundreds more to check out across Steam Next Fest. So support indie developers, wish list the titles that you're interested in, show that level of engagement, and, you know, support them with money, and buy the ones that you're interested in and want to further their cause. Standard stuff, right? But it's always super fun. So some programming notes before we take off tonight. That was some fun stuff from Steam Next Fest. We will be at the Riftbound Regional Qualifiers in Hartford, Connecticut all weekend long. That's where we are right now. That's why we're not at home. We're streaming from our hotel room. So we'll have the usual show floor walkthrough starting, you know, Friday. Depending on when you're watching this, there may already be available. We'll be competing in the main event on Saturday, so you'll get some updates from that. We may do some collab content with a couple other creators who are at the show that we like, so we will see what comes of that, and then much more to come beyond the Riftbound stuff. So there's another $2 from Vinny's support. Oh my God, I said support. Support with money, and you did. You are the best, and you are far too generous, and you know that. but we appreciate it nonetheless. And we appreciate all of you for tuning in and just hanging out with us, whether you throw money our way or not. We appreciate you all in equal measure, and we're glad that you're along on this ride with all of us. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube with some great games from Steam Next Fest. We gave our opinions on them. Check them out at the links in the description below if you're interested in watching on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Stay fresh, cheese bags. We'll catch you back here real soon.